2, 1. And we are live. Welcome to the Arena Coop. This is Adwikta.
Hey, this is Merps, and we're playing
Eh,
Mage.
Yeah, and so as you guys know, we record Arena Coop for our YouTube audience, and we also address chat. But something we are doing now is, and you guys just noticed right now, is Hepta Dragon subscribed for 8 months in a row. Thank you, man. We have turned off the sound for subs. The patron donations will still have sound because we have no idea how to turn that off. It's not done. It's not controlled by us at the moment. But the sub sounds are going to be off, and we'll be checking like at the end of every game to thank people for the subs. But it won't like interrupt the Arena Coop. Don't worry, the sounds for subs will still be on in our normal weekly streams. And now that we have 3 weekly streams, and Saturday streams as well, and it's going to move to 4 weekly streams hopefully very soon if the GOAT goals get hit. We feel more comfortable like not having the sub sounds on the Arena Coop, because if you're watching this on YouTube, you really don't care who's subbing, probably. Like if you're not a Twitch person. So we're doing that. It'll still show up on the upper left-hand corner though. So that's the big news. And I know there's been some complaints about our last Arena Coop being a little too sellout, a little too GOAT promotion-y, but that was our kickoff for the GOAT. So if you're following the GOAT, we've raised like something like almost $700 at this point, and it's been wonderful. And we hope to go even higher. I think at around 1,000 it hits all of our main like content production goals, and it's just gravy from there on out. XOM36A, thanks for the sub. Thanks for feeding the GOAT.
Thanks for support, man.
Okay, so today, well, sorry, do you want to say something?
Dexy says, so are you guys not chatting during the game? We're going to chat during the game, man.
Yeah, we're still chatting with chat, obviously. Because chat helps, right? Chat is beneficial to the Arena Coop experience. But, you know, maybe having the innkeeper say, like, it's good to see you again is not as helpful. I don't know. We're trying to figure out the balance here in the Arena Coop between YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah. But don't worry, we will be responding, so all your dank memes, all your kappas, all of it. All right. So, do you want to share your screen for the draft?
I should probably share my screen for the draft.
You should probably. I could guess, and I could just be pick the second one, and we could go with it.
Don't say don't say pick the second one.
Oh, well.
Let's not pick the second one. There's like a really good one.
Yes. Well, there's one that's not afraid of death. Like that's a pretty good trait in my. All right, just pick the Kodo. Just pick the Kodo.
Oh.
Are you picking the Kodo?
I'm like, yeah, I'm picking the Kodo.
Okay. I'm just curious.
There we go. Sorry. I'm trying to adjust my camera so that the size is enough so that it shows. There we go. Now it'll show the number on the draft.
Ooh.
And now my camera is like small.
There we go.
It's so small. I want my camera to be bigger.
Too bad.
This is the epitome of professionalism. We're just adjusting cameras on screen.
Merps is huge. You know it, bro. You know it, bro.
All right. Well, what do you want to pick here?
This is interesting. Fencing Coach is not, because if you think about it, Fencing Coach is kind of just a delayed 1-mana 2/2, right? But Injured Cavaldier is something that you can actually play on turn 1. Dragon Egg, I'm warming up to it as well. This is kind of like, you can actually play Cavaldier, but Fencing Coach is better value because at a certain point you're just going to use it as a 1-mana 2/2.
Yeah, I think Fencing Coach is much better.
Yeah, I guess you're going to go, because you're going to use a ping so many times, and Fencing Coach really is just better statted than the Injured Cavaldier. I think that's fine. We have nothing to activate the Dragon Egg yet.
Unfortunately, this is not the first time I pick Mogor's champion. I'm still waiting for that day. But it is not today, apparently. At least not on this pick, and hopefully not on a later pick either.
Yep. Okay. Well, Ogre. Yeah, ogre here.
By the way, for those who haven't watched the Lightforge before this, we were talking about it. My mage record is above 11. It's like 11.5 almost.
Yeah,
So,
time for Merps
let
to bring it down. Although I've only seen you. Oh, no, there was that one deck where you got 12, and that was really good. Like the deck wasn't great, but then your latest 12-win mage,
Yeah,
that was
fine.
unfair. That was unfair. Okay.
It's
You
more
wanna
motives, right?
I mean, I was gonna ask, do you want to diversify and go with the Crusher? We're not a fast deck.
We're
so-
really not a fast deck. I don't really want the Crusher.
Yeah. Okay. I think Boulder right now, according to our 4 cards, is a good pick. Silent Knight.
Yeah,
We're
three
not-
drop.
we're so yeah. It's like first 6 picks we already have 3 threes.
Mhm.
I think that's okay.
It's fine though. We have a Flame Strike. All of our
Oh,
worries are
man.
over.
First Flame Strike is always nice. I want all of these cards, but it's okay.
Do you want all of these cards?
I do not want any of these cards.
Okay,
Any
well, we
of
gotta
these.
take the biggest one, right? Because we need our third 6-drop.
God. That's what you want as your 8th pick. Your third 6-drop on your 8th pick. Man, this
Come
is
on,
tough.
attrition deck time. I'm serious. It's attrition deck time.
I mean, I guess it's the way to go. Iron Beak has less value in Mage because you're able to ping.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. It's definitely not down on Mage because we have 3s as well. Yeah, it's fine. Lord of the Arena.
Attrition mage time. All right, we don't need a Flame Lance because we have a lot of big cards now. I would go with the Juggler by a lot.
Juggler? Yeah.
Okay. Hearth Arena
Juggler's
wants a
premium,
Flame Lance
too.
right now.
I know,
But
because we
I
put
want
the
the
Flame
Flame
Lance
Juggler.
as higher. And I think we're undervaluing Flame Juggler a little bit in the tier list as well, right?
I
So-
wanted to move up in the last tier list thing. You fought me.
And I want to kick it down, to kick the can down the road a little bit. But I agree with Flame Juggler here. What's the score difference? I'm curious.
Score difference is less than 4 points. It's
Okay.
like a little over 3
Yeah,
points.
yeah. That seems right to me. Flame Juggler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. Valley Flame Juggler higher than Hearth Arena.
Well, how attrition do you want to be here?
No, Grim Patron is not happening. People are watching us as a respite from the tournament. We are not going to make a Grim Patron mage.
No, see, I think people would actually want to see Grim Patron in Arena. There's a huge difference, right? In Constructed, you're scum if you play Patron, but if you play Patron,
Okay, so we need a Lost Hall Strider. So I want to pick the Lost Hall Strider.
fine.
We need
It
a Lost
is
Hall
the-
Strider.
I mean, okay, by all means, you have to pick the Goblin Blast Mage. It is so good of a card.
No,
It
I
just-
pick a Lost Hall Strider, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't care how good the Goblin Blast Mage is at that point. We need a 4.
We're going. No one expects the second Flame Strike now. No one
of course.
does.
Of course.
Of course.
Do you see how attrition-y control this deck is becoming?
Oh, Chugger, so good.
Alright, we're
Sorry,
making Control
1-4.
Mage. I like aggro mages more, but like you even look at Hearth Arena and you look at the odds for how these decks are going. If you guys, you could do this challenge, right? You could just like try to follow Hearth Arena and then see how many aggro mages it drafts you. It does not draft you all that many aggro mages anymore. Like, very few aggro mages.
Frosty, I don't know if you're scum. I don't know much into your personal life or your Hearthstone life, so I don't know, man. You got to do that self-evaluation, self-reflection.
Oh,
Um,
okay. But back to the draft. Aggro mages are just so hard to draft now. They're still very powerful when you can draft them, but the draft consistency is very low. So you're just not going to see it all that often.
Wire or Mirror Entity?
I think Mirror Entity's fine.
We're gonna play Mirror for lack of early game. Is that it? If it's lack of early game, then why not Squire?
Huh? We're playing
Wait,
Mirror
what's
Entity not for early game, just for potential late game too. It's a more flexible card than the other two. You think about it. Old Bacon Face says, at Adukta, does Hearth Arena keep stats on when people don't follow it? Are there cards people consistently avoid or seek out against Hearth Arena's recommendations? We don't have data on that, actually. But it does keep data on what cards people follow and what cards don't. We just don't have access to the data at this point. I'm sure at some point that'll be released and it'll be super interesting. And I'm also sure Venture Co-Mercenary is going to win out on cards people don't pick that Hearth Arena wants them to pick.
Count me!
Do you not think this is pretty close between all three cards? I think it's pretty close between all three cards. Like the Squire, Arcane Missiles, and Mirror Entity. What does Hearth Arena say here?
Whoa! All right, Rubiani. Thanks for feeding the goat. That's also a really huge counter.
Oh man, I just watched it.
We are making that much more normal sized. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Don't worry, that's not a new thing. But yeah, thanks for feeding the goat. It means a lot. I want the Mirror Entity.
Okay, I think that's fine. I think it's pretty close, but Mirror Entity definitely has the higher ceiling, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, let's pick it.
So for you guys who are wondering how we are getting the Patreon to show up, the only people who can make Patreon show up right now is an alert system. It's made by Bowback Dev, who we'll link it in the description of the video if you are also a streamer and you want to use Patreon. Actually, the system is called FSN, and it actually has the donation system and everything else in it as well. It's a little technical to set up, so we've been getting some help from the developer himself to like help set it up. But it just lets you set up all of your alerts for free, because otherwise donations take like other donation services take like a small percentage. So definitely check that out if you're a streamer and you want like a free system to handle all of your alerts.
Pretty handy. Is there anything that we want to brew back? I guess
but we're like slow enough that I think it's like fine as just a card.
Right. Well, the Drake is typically a better card, but are we able to? Possibly.
Possibly Flamestrike Drake, right?
Yeah. Like Flamestrike Drake, or just as long as you're able to trade in one thing and have two things trade, it's a better Brewmaster, right?
Kind of, not really. If you Brewmaster something back, you can get like more Boulder Fist value, for example. I kind of like the Brewmaster.
Yeah. Okay, in an attrition deck, it's not as bad. Okay, let's do it. And if it's an empty board, we could drop it on 4. I think that can push it over the top a little bit. 1, 2.
Yeah, I want an Evil Heckler still. I don't care about the Acidic Swamp Ooze. It's a taunt. It's a good taunt. It's a 4.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close here. I might go with the Ooze, but that could just be like classic Merps rearing its head, you know?
I think we can get we can still curve out. Because we're already done with 3s, right? We have 3 3s. Well, we have 2 real 3s, 1 quasi 3, and then Fencing Coach is not a 3.
Right, and the thing about Mirror Entity is even if you play it and they slow down, it's fine, right? As long as you're slowing them down as well. Okay, I'm fine with that. I think Hector is okay. The days in which Ooze was a top tier pick, those have long gone.
What should we pick here?
Oh my gosh. Just win. Zombie Chow turn 1 and win.
I like that.
Yep. Alright, well...
It's pretty good for a control deck. No, we have way too many things that battle cries. Like our turn 3 cards and our turn 4 cards, and just that's not going to happen. We're taking the Puddle Stopper.
It's not going to happen. Yeah.
But yeah, you see we already have enough 2s.
One of the strengths of Neurobar is it doesn't die on turn 2, right? Which is terrible for us.
Yep.
Because all of our 3s, we're taking a Puddle Stopper. And we're going to be okay with it. Oh, we get a Fireball? It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
It's two Flame Strikes and a Fireball so far. Can't ask for more than that.
No, it's pretty good. 2 Border Fists.
3 Flame Strikes.
Oh
Yes.
gosh.
Our other
No one
choices are not
expected
good.
Flame Strike. Yeah, well, it's not as if we're facing up against another premium card. Fallen Hero.
Mm-hmm. Premium 2-drop.
Fallen Hero is so good. Ridiculously so.
Fallen Hero, and then you follow it up with that Fencing Coach.
Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Frostbolt.
Oh, yeah. Frostbolt,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
I faced a guy who had 4 Fallen Heroes, and I did not have a good time.
Really? I'm surprised.
Yeah, right? Yeah, who would have
Uh-huh.
ever thought that 4 damage hero power? Oh, and I didn't have any board clears, so every turn it was an eviscerate hero power. that
Okay,
required
so
no
we
combo
don't need
setup.
2s. So we don't need the Bone Guard Lieutenant. We kind of do need a 3, but Flesh Eating Ghoul is not really a 3.
It's not really 3.
So we take the Flame Lance, right? Even though we don't really need more big stuff.
All right, so we have a Chow, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we take the Flame Lance here.
Yeah, I think we take the Flame Lance.
I think we take the Flame Lance.
Because we don't actually have a real, like, big removal. Fireball, sort of, but that can go face.
Yeah.
Alright, Flame Lance it is.
Yep.
Mech Warper or a Spectral?
We're still gonna get.
We're at 23rd card.
4. We're statistically gonna get.
Yeah,
1.5
we're gonna
more
get it.
twos,
We're gonna
right?
get it. Yeah. Yeah,
And
we'll
with a
kick out with the
focus
Spectral Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for the value play here.
Oh wait. Ah, damn it.
What?
Didn't take into consideration the Blast Mage.
It doesn't matter.
It kind of matters. I don't think it would have changed it at the end.
doesn't
but
matter.
It's something we should have thought about it. Nah, it doesn't matter.
It
Crusader?
doesn't matter. It's just 1. Yeah, we're taking the Crusader here, which is good. I wanted another 3. So now we're kind of set on 3s. I could take 1 more, but I don't care too much about it.
If we get a 2, that's.
Do you consider that a 2?
Not really.
Because I want
We're
the Maiden
not a
of the Lake.
Direwolf deck. Yeah, we're not a
We're
Direwolf
much
deck.
more of a Maiden of the Lake deck. It has 6 health.
We are. We are. Although anti-synergy with Fencing Coach.
Okay. Now do we take the Arcane Missiles? I don't
Missiles?
really
I think
want 2
we-
Maiden of the Lake.
Yeah, it's bad. 2 Maiden of the Lakes is bad, I think. I'm okay with an Arcane Missiles here. It just kind of it gives us options. It's a little bit more security. I've never been a huge fan of Arcane Missiles. I don't think anyone is a huge fan of Arcane Missiles, but
I just don't see what Maiden of the Lake is doing for us.
I don't either. Is it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 4-drops. We should get 1 more, right?
Maybe. At this point, it's like a
Maybe.
coin flip. And like Maiden of the Lake is a very questionable 4-drop.
It is. It really is. What are you doing with the 2/6?
Yeah, taking the Arcane Missiles. All right, Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's a good 2-drop. That's the one we wanted.
Fantastic. Yeah, this is definitely the one we wanted. We have a good number of spells too.
All right. Someone who wants to keep his name anonymous cleverly donated $12. Thanks for feeding the goat, man.
Thank you. Thanks for the support, man.
Either that or he was using a
Ooh.
weird font and it just didn't work out.
Maybe. Imp or Kieran?
Apex actually wrote down the guy's entire name while it was on screen, along with all the question marks. Okay, so I said we kind of wanted a 3, right?
Yeah, we did. And,
Well, here's
and
our
this is good.
3, and it has a mirror entity, right? We're taking the Kirin Tormage over the Imp Master, especially because we're going to be on the control side. Like, the Imp Master may not get a chance to develop.
Yeah. So we might be behind, and if you're
Yeah.
behind, then Kieran Tormage is a lot better. We're not even going to be behind. We're so solid, right? This is like such a solid deck.
Solid Mage.
Yeah, I think Kieran Tormage is okay. Trog?
All right. Do we want a Trog or do we want an Ogre Magi?
I think we want the Trog.
Do
Trog
we?
is just
Because Hearth Arena wants an Ogre Magi, and that's what I thought when I looked at it too.
because of all the spells.
Well, because we have 6 1/2 drops, which is good enough. And
Do we just not
Ogre
need that
Magi is
consistency?
bigger.
It is bigger. Do we just not need that consistency? I guess we don't.
Well, we have 6. How much more
1,
consistent are you
2,
going to get?
3, 4, 5. Wait, we have 5. Farm
Yeah,
Hero.
and you add a
Flame
zombie
Dragon,
chow.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, still, that's. I mean, you still want a 1 and a 2, right?
Okay.
Like, the
but,
zombie
like,
chow doesn't replace the 2. It could replace the 2, but you still want to do 1, 2 instead of just 1 and then next turn you hero power and be like, well, zombie chow was a 2 anyways.
But if they drop a 2/3, that's exactly what you want to do.
I mean, if sure.
Most deal says it's not all about size, Odwick does. Sometimes it is, man. Sometimes it is. And we also need a 4. We don't need a 4, but it'd be nice to have a 4.
It'd be nice to have a 4. And the problem with Ogre Magi is the problem that's always been existent, right? Dies to Yeti, dies to
Yeah.
Shredder, dies to the most popular 4 drops, and 4 is when the game really begins, right? So
But we can ping. We're going to ping a lot.
okay, look, if you want the Ogre Magi, I'm okay with
Yeah.
it.
Hearth
This
Arena
is
wants
not
the Ogre
something I'm
Magi.
going
I
to-
want the Ogre Magi.
Okay, well, this is the
Virtual
part that we'll do.
Merps. Virtual Merp says normally I would pick Stone Splinter Trog. However,
Virtual
Stone
Merps
Splinter
never shit,
Trog
okay?
has
Virtual
negative
Merps is
effect on our
an
deck
idiot.
archetype, and Ogre Magi has some synergy with our deck. I suggest you pick Ogre Magi in this situation.
If Virtual Merps was smarter, he'd have better grammar, okay? And
Okay. Okay.
sure, let's go with it. Let's go with it.
That's good. I want a 4 to like actually play on turn 4 instead of like have it forcing to ping.
I think it's legit. All right, so here I would pick the Trog, but I'm totally comfortable. Totally.
All right, now we get a 3 in Saboteur, or we can get an
this-
Abomination.
Oh, Abomination is good.
Right? Isn't an
or-
Abomination fit? So, oh man, Hearth Arena has them 1 point apart.
Yeah, but we named a card.
I know, it's a Savvy Sab.
Savvy Sab.
I will say this, we don't really have 5 drops. And although we did take a lot of big cards in the beginning, we haven't been offered any big cards later. So our big cards right now is a Spectral Knight, 2 Boulder Fizz Ogres, and a Lord of the Arena. So we actually have very few big cards compared to
Yeah, we
our
do.
opponents. And we only have 1 true huge removal. So like, this may be more aggro of a deck than we had been playing it, right?
You set up and then you lean back on those flame strikes.
Yeah, you use them offensively.
Right, and that's the. If you guys are wondering what the perfect setup for Flame Strike is, it's to spread out and force your opponent to spread out themselves to
Yep.
deal with all of your attackers.
Exactly. So if that's the case, then maybe Saboteur is the right play. Although we do already have 4 very solid 3-mana plays, with Mirror Entity being okay as well.
It's
So-
okay, but do we also just want to shore up the early game and be like, we want to give ourselves the greatest chance to go Chow 2-3?
Well, I don't even care about the Chow. You're going to see that like a quarter of the time.
We're going to see always. I have a different definition of always, but damn. We've had a couple of really tough picks. This deck is good, so it makes
Yeah.
these picks like really important, really valuable. I see what you mean with the A-bomb. Damn.
Like, are we really sitting back into the Flame Strike? I think we're just going to be like repeatedly Flame Striking.
I think we will.
So then we don't need the A-Bomb.
We don't. I don't think we do. And the Saboteur, like the A-bomb is there for protection. The Saboteur can like mess with them as well,
Yeah,
right? Offensively
exactly.
or defensively.
Yeah.
So
we can set up more Flame Strikes with the Saboteur.
yeah. Okay.
Alright. Let's go with
Do it. Oh, Savvy Sab. Savvy
Got
Sab is the
Savvy
last pick.
Sab.
It's great. Okay, so 2 picks in which we might want to keep a lookout for. The Ogre Magi,
Yeah.
the Magi versus the Stone Splinter Trog, and the Savvy Sab versus the Abomination. Correct?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right, guys, you can feel free to list your predictions in the chat. I always talk about the deck first, but how about you take it this week?
Because I always snip the deck.
Right, that's why you never do it. So I would do it, like I always do. Anyways, 3 flame strikes. No one expects a second one. No one expects a third one, especially in this.
We are a classic control mage, by the way. We're a decently high tier
man.
score classic control mage. Should work out pretty well.
3 flame strikes, fireball, frostbolt. Is this what you would call a typical streamer's draft? All right, guys, this is a good draft, but we have suffered through some pretty bad drafts during the Coop as well.
We get rewarded sometimes.
Get rewarded sometimes, and who knows? This could just sputter out, right? Like just. Bleh.
Like, how else do you show how bad we are than by giving us a really good deck to screw up with?
I know. Blizzard has actually been pretty kind so far, because what they'll do is they're like, oh man, you guys aren't going to go far anyways. Let's just give you a bad draft, and you guys have something to fall back on. But now I think it's because, hashtag Arena Warriors matters. We've gotten them kind of riled up, so they're just tossing good cards at us, but they're going to toss like super tough opponents at us as well. And we just got to fight through it. Fight through it. It's all good.
Fight through it.
But I like the way that this curved out, right? And this is something in which that TGT made harder. We have a premium 1 in Zombie Chow. Sometimes you just don't have any 1s, period. So having a Zombie Chow is great. We have a good number of 2s, good number of 3s. 4s, we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's great. We have our removals in Fireball, in Flame Lance. We have small removal in Frostbolt. And we got, fatties to play. And we have our board clear. This is pretty good deck. Pretty good.
So it seems like chat has a lot of faith in this deck. A lot of predictions at 10, 11, and 12. I agree. This is, I would say, only because I almost never predict 12 wins, I would predict 10 wins with this deck.
Yeah, I was going to say 10. I think it's really
definitely
tough
12 win capable.
Yes. I never predict 12 just because 12 requires some luck, right? It always requires some luck. No matter what deck you have, it always requires some sort of luck. So I'll almost never predict 12. But 10 is about as high as I'll go. So I think this is very possible. And I'm basically ready to go. What about you?
Deathsea says, Adwicta, I feel the third Flame Strike was too hasty. Do you regret that over the Heal Bot, even though it didn't end up as a super control deck? Well, because it didn't end up as a super control deck, we definitely don't regret it over the Heal Bot.
Yeah.
Flame Strike is much more flexible than a Heal Bot. There may be many games where we don't need healing at all. Like, it wouldn't do anything to us, so it would be a dead card in our hand.
Yep.
Inlay32 says, Adwicta and Merps, do you guys watch football? I am a Giants fan. Don't hate me, everyone from Boston and the Massachusetts area.
Well, they're not hating because the Giants are sucking.
We are doing fine so far, okay? Without Victor Cruz, if you watch the first 2 games, it's been pretty okay.
Yeah, I watched the meltdown.
Well, okay, fine, the meltdown, but like otherwise, it's been pretty okay. Like I feel good about what I see. I think we have a shot to make the playoffs and then have Victor Cruz carry us.
At 0-2, sure. All right, let's go.
But let's go. Let's get this show started. You have to have a good deck to screw up really badly.
Yep.
But this is also really kind of as good of a deck as you can ask for.
Yeah, just about.
Oh, he meant football like soccer? No.
Oh.
No, we're Americans. No. I watch soccer when we're in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I watch women's soccer too. If you watched us stream over earlier in like June or whatever, July when June actually, when women's World Cup was happening.
Sure. You want to keep these 2?
I don't want to keep fencing, coach.
I mean, I don't want to, but is it okay to?
We
just
have like
back?
18 million threes.
Not 18 million. By 18 million, you mean like 5?
6.
6?
I don't know.
Oh, is mirror entity?
Yeah, 5.5.
Fine. Okay, fine. It's okay. I also
That's
want
like
to
our
for the
worst
chat.
3. Yeah. Oh, that's right, guys. I'll send you guys the Hearth Arena deck. Hearth Arena deck is right here. It's in the chat now.
Yep. All right. So This is pretty straightforward so far. We have.
Mind if I roll need?
Okay. Taking our turn 2. That's fine. We ping it. Unless you want to establish dominance by throwing down the Sorcerer's Apprentice and being like, we don't need this card. Just take it. We don't need it.
We kind of do.
Did you not want to do that?
Well, the mirror would buff it,
Yeah.
so
Apprentice.
just go with the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, exactly. It would buff it, and he could drop something small and just eat it, and we'd be having a very bad time.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's fine. Because the other option would have been to ping it, so the Maiden of the Lake would be able to kill it the next turn.
Yeah. But that's really,
Just drop the Maiden of the Lake.
yeah. Just drop
Force him
the
to have
Maiden.
more things.
He's gonna just go face with the 2/3 anyways, probably, and then we could just Kodo it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We'll see. Like Dark Iron would hurt.
Well, we're
This is
gonna
fine.
Kodo something. We're definitely Kodoing something. So we're Kodoing something. Yes. Those two things only have 2 attack each after you Kodo the thing.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you get rid of the beast. There's no
Yeah,
way we
'cause
do anything else.
Right. I was looking at the ping Frostbolt play, and then you could.
What to do?
Well, you would ping Scarlet Crusader, you wouldn't ping Frostbolt.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually an option.
It's like-
Actually,
Because is he
kind
gonna
of talking me into this.
Right. Well, I'm just looking at like because this isn't exactly the best Kodo given the board situation, but I can
Well,
see
it's
it.
fine. He still can't kill
Fine.
the Kodo.
And he kind of still has to trade. Yeah, this is fine. And if he doesn't trade, we could just ping. It's okay. Just Kodo. I think Kodo's like the simple.
But the Scarlet Crusader, no, I actually like the Scarlet Crusader better. It establishes more dominance. Because you can Kodo the next turn for the same kind of like swing.
Right. If he doesn't do anything, all right, that's fine.
Oh.
For the crusade!
Like, he's a hunter. What's he going to do to a Scarlet Crusader? It's one of the most annoying things you can play against a hunter.
Incoming Blood Knight, Arcane Shot.
I'm just afraid of a Houndmaster. That's really the only thing that messes this up.
Did
Right.
someone say
Or that.
No, that's fine. I'm pretty okay with how this went.
Yes, this went actually okay. Quite okay. Ooh, quite
Alright, so
okay.
we're pinging. We're attacking, pinging, and then just dropping Spectral Zombie Chow. Oh, wait, no, we don't have enough
No,
mana.
you can't. I
We're
was like,
dropping Mirror
what?
Entity Zombie Chow. I don't really care about the wolf being there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't need
think
to
that's-
Frostbolt it.
join or
I
die?
think that is a-okay.
Because if he could have buffed the wolf, he would have buffed the wolf. Instead of doing that, like, super risky move.
Okay.
You gonna unleash now? Oh.
I was expecting the unleash after that.
I was like,
but-
ooh, unleash, bad. Alright, so now we can Flame Strike. Just because we have too many Flame Strikes, it's not a very good Flame Strike, it's more that I want to use up my Flame Strikes.
Yes.
Because Kodo is a better move here, I think. Kodo Ping. But Flame Strike
Yeah.
uses the Flame Strike, and we can save the Kodo.
I think that's fine. Like this is you just get to use like how many cards is he gonna have? How much utility are we gonna be able to use? Because we
Yeah.
have 2 flame strikes in hand. Clear the board. We get to because we have another flame strike in hand. We have another one coming up in the deck. How many times are we gonna be able to use this?
Someone
Not
says
a lot.
play the top deck one. You don't want to play the top deck one. You want to show them that you already used up your Flame Strike.
Yes.
So you definitely don't want to play the top deck one. That would have been a misplay.
Kodo and
What?
get rid
Why
of
would you not Flame Strike?
because you have a perfect Kodo plus ping play. mean, it's so clean.
All right. Does upgrade our board a little.
It upgrades the board. Yeah, like you don't have to. I'm not saying that like oh we have to keep the Flame Strike, it's super valuable, but it actually upgrades the board, which is really nice. Okay.
What does he have? Ha! Boulderfist Ogre. Good job.
Nice.
That's okay.
It's fine. Wow.
So we're flame striking this. No, we're not.
Ogre Frostbolt.
Yeah, we're definitely frostbolting.
Yeah. Ogre.
Well, are we not Spectral Knight pinging Frostbolt? So then you can ping it and actually hit whatever the heck he puts out?
I wonder.
Well, we're hitting into the 0-4 with the 2-2 anyways, right?
Yeah,
so
no, you're right.
That
You're
thing's
right.
gonna.
You're right.
Yeah, and we can put. I just want more power out there. Like, if he can target the Boulder Fist Ogre, he can target the Boulder Fist Ogre. Are we so sad about that? I'm not so
No,
sad
we're
about
not.
I am ready.
It's really light deck. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this was just a Hunter deck that did not get there. Okay, attack that Flame Juggle. Or
Yes.
wait. Do you just want to play around MC Tech and just like, so hit into that, ping the 2-1, playing like Lord of the Arena, and then attack phase, and then just say, we're good.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't play Lord of the Arena.
You want to play Spectral? Sure.
6. If I
Yeah,
play
so we
Lord of the Arena... Yeah, we don't win anyway.
What do you mean we don't win anyways? You go face with the 6-7, you ping the 2-1, and then, well, we don't win on this turn.
No. I want to drop more bodies because we can then win the next turn with the damage we have on the board. Why wouldn't we do that? Why would we hold back?
We already set up lethal.
We don't set up lethal though.
You go face with the 6-7, he's at 8 health.
Oh, we
How
do
does
set
not,
up
that
lethal.
not set up lethal with the next turn? And you could drop whatever you want to drop. I think they're both valid.
That's right.
How did that...
I'm going to reiterate, math is not important in this game. Math is not what wins games,
Okay,
guys.
last
People
turn
win
hit-
games.
Oh, God. Oh, my jeez. Oh, man.
That is true. We would have had lethal the next turn, no matter how we played that. I did not have to
you might
extend
not
to
wanna
4.
read chat right now. They're not loving you right now.
I think they just think that my math is bad, which is just a fact. You'll never hear me defending my ability to add numbers.
I was wondering because
I
was
should
like
I think the biggest
have
inspiration
super
that I
lethal
am to
set
this
up.
game is just how bad I am at all the little stuff and how I can still keep a good record. Because it means all of you should also be able to do that. You know,
That's
just
great.
with a little more practice on the strategy side. Because you're better than
See-
me at math. I think definitely more than half of you are better than me at math.
right, and I'm not good at math either. So guys,
Right.
think about it this
You're
way.
closer to
Average-
average than me, though.
I'm a little bit closer to average. We get rid of everything. Think about it this way. If you are good at, like, Adulto was about to make a suboptimal play there. He was actually about to make a suboptimal play and increase his losing percentage. So, throughout 1,000 games, Adulto will lose more games playing in that manner.
All right, so in this
And-
particular case, I wanted the 2-drop, not the Ogre Mad Guy.
Ooh, is this gonna... Oh, man.
That's
Oh, man. Ooh, okay. This is
game.
one
I
of
don't even know
those...
why I'm giving him a target to heal.
Well, it doesn't matter, right?
Put this apple on your head.
Why do you care about... Oh, God, it's so over. This is so over.
He has a coin.
Injured? Because healing doesn't matter now. We can actually sabotage him later on, right? Do we have any healing in our deck?
No. We
No.
lose.
We lose. We really needed that too.
All right, so Ogre Mega was the wrong pick. It's settled. Just this one game.
really needed that too.
This one game would
Oh,
convince me.
jeez.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Maiden of the Lake is not terrible.
Why?
What do you want to play? Something that'll just die
Evil
to
Heckler?
the Knife Juggler?
Well, we have
So
to
you're
get
going to
lucky.
take that 50-50? Well, or we could just take the guarantee with the Maiden of the Lake.
What to do? What to do?
I don't know. Shadow Word Pain kind of hurts, and I want to use it the next turn at ping. It sets
A
up
lot
everything kind of
things are really
perfectly.
right now. Okay,
Maiden of the
if
Lake
you,
ping sets up a little. It sets it up pretty perfectly. And even if he like does something, right, just drops a 4-drop and trades, he has to trade the Knife Juggler. That's pretty good.
Do.
okay, so you're basically saying kind of like the 2 health, like because you're looking at it in terms of the golem being 2-3 or 2-1, and you're saying that
Yeah.
doesn't matter, which I
Yeah.
think is okay. Which I think is okay, I guess.
Like, I think we need to like take more chances.
All right, and we're saving the Magi for.
Oh no, we're screwed. Doesn't even matter. He dropped one. He has another 2-drop to drop. Unless he doesn't. Unless that's his only play, and he has to run both in. And my plan is the most brilliant thing in the world. Come on, make me look brilliant. I love this priest.
What the hell just happened?
The priest made me look brilliant.
I don't know about that. All right, kill off the juggler, drop the.
Why would we
Spectral.
kill off the juggler?
Why are we not killing off the juggler?
I wonder.
What difference does it make?
Well, if we kill off the 2-3, made it into the lake, and ping it, he's not going to drop 2 things. He has no ability to drop 2 things, or he would have dropped something different the next turn, the turn previous, right? So he's only going to drop 1 thing. And it doesn't really matter what he pings. He's going to send the 2-2 in, and then we eat
I
it up the
understand
next
that.
turn.
It's less so that than we have a strong play, which is dropping the spectral as well, which contests this board pretty well. We're doing this like fancy maiden.
So
of
he
the lake
drops a
thing.
Kobold. He has 3. He does 3 to heal. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right.
I mean, this
You're right.
this is just so safe.
There's no
right?
reason
Like,
to be
if-
fancy. Yeah, there's no reason to be fancy. I was trying to be too fancy.
If you were afraid of pain before, why aren't you afraid of pain now?
Yeah.
That's so deep. It's so deep, man. If you're afraid of pain before, why not now? Why
Okay.
not now? This is really annoying. Jeez, this is really annoying.
Is it?
I mean, it's a very
Just kill
sticky board.
kill the Harvest Golem, drop a Boulder Fist.
I
Why are
Or
we
drop
killing
a drop an
Harvest
Ogre
Golem?
Magi and ping it.
Whoa. Why are we killing the... Oh, just to have... Ugh.
We gotta clear
Jeez.
stuff sometimes.
We do. Okay, so... I think that's fine. It's stronger than just the Boulder Fist, I guess.
Yeah, like, do we just play the Boulder Fist? That's another option.
You could just play the Boulder Fist and go face.
No, I'm gonna kill something, I think. I guess
gonna
I
kill
don't have to
something?
kill something.
Like, if you drop the Boulder Fist, you don't have to kill anything. And just say, we're going to Flame Strike next turn, right? And then we're going to clean up whatever drops out of those 2 things. Or you let him trade.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Ogre
just-
Magi
it's like-
prevents the Shadow Word Death, but I don't think he has it. Because he would have used it on our
Yeah.
on our Evil Heckler. Alright. Flame Strike number 1 coming out.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely happening. Boom. Boulder Fist to the face.
Alright, give a minion with 7 health. Hey, Shane Destroyer. What's up?
Is this his move? Oh, man.
Wait.
I think he's just giving up. Or what? Wait, what?
I don't know, but I'm killing it.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely killing it. But like, what? Light Bomb, MC Tech?
I don't care.
Maiden, I think, is good, and
The amount of carrying that I'm doing is very little.
I can see that. I can see that. But you also
We
Right,
win the
like,
next turn with a
you can
fireball
understand
and
why
a
I'm
heal.
suspicious,
if he-
right? Okay, pain.
Yes.
Oh, look, we played around that pain. Yeah, there we go. All that pain. Oh, the Sabby Sab.
Is he gonna heal us again? Oh no, now he's gonna heal himself. Let's flame
WTF
strike
is
it.
Or we kill that. Time to brew it back. Yeah. We Sab.
Might as well Sabby Sab.
And might as well just
Nope, just
play
go
around
face.
and attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, hold on. We have 9, 13, 13 plus 7, 8, 13 plus 8, 21. We're good.
8, 13, 19, 20. Yeah, we still set up lethal. So
He needs to heal 3 damage.
yes, and if he does it, he does it. That's cool.
Or he
But
needs to
he
kill
showed
one of
that
these
he-
guys. Oh, wow, he killed one of the guys.
He killed one. That's okay.
Yeah, we
So
can fireball
4
that.
Yeah. Just fireball plus ogre.
Yeah. If he mind controls the 6-7, we're actually not.
We don't win, but we're still in a pretty decent spot because we're probably gonna draw another minion because we've used. Yeah, we're just gonna go face here. Okay, so just drop the. Just like ping face, go face, drop both minions, and then. Right?
I want
Just
a
force them to-
fencing coach, flame strike, go face, ping face.
To do.
He can't heal it.
Are we afraid of him healing it? But oh, the flame strike sets it up so that for next turn,
Yeah.
if he.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's valid.
I wonder.
I'm a dancing master.
We're definitely going face. Like, there's no question about that.
I just want to put the most like pressure on him. And I think that's better than a puddle stomper in terms of just pressure on his board.
Right, right. I get
Because
that.
he needs to kill like 3 things.
Yeah.
And maybe he can. But being slow to play that puddle stomper is really costing us right now.
It is.
But he still has to like remove this 2-2. Or taunt up or something. Below a flame strike.
Nope.
See that when he didn't heal 2 to his face, it actually affects the outcome of the game. He
Yep.
could have had 2 more health.
Nope.
Well
Give
played.
me your best.
And he could have like eventually healed himself out of the range and forced us to play a card advantage game.
Yeah. But at that point, it was just.